Hi, I'm Julian Dougharty, President and Founder of DFS Marketing. DFS Marketing, we're an insurance marketing organization. We wholesale fixed index annuities for the largest insurance companies in the world. Our clients are independent financial advisors and insurance producers. Today we're having our 2 Comma Club meeting here in Conroe, Texas. And what the 2 Comma Club meeting really is, it's a group of multi-million-dollar annuity producers. We come together, we share ideas. And today I've got Matt with me. Matt, how are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah?
Great to be here.
Wanted to thank you very much for taking your time out of your busy week and coming down here to Conroe and sitting down for this interview. I've got a couple of questions for you about your business and about your background. Why did you get into the fixed index annuity life insurance business? You told me you used to be a movie producer. Why insurance?
Well, it's an interesting situation. I didn't get into it because I wanted to. The opportunity was there. I had just come back from Haiti, where I was their Olympic track coach. I was there 10 years, and I was looking to do something else with my life. And a friend of mine introduced me into the business. And real quickly, what happened was I started making friends. These clients, you find out so much about them when you meet them. They tell you their life. I know more about my clients than I do about some of my family.
Sure, that makes sense.
Sure, and the trust that they give you and what they expect from you is just incredible. So they become my friends. In fact, one of my clients, I'm driving my car, going to an appointment. I get this phone call, and she goes, "Matt," and I said, "Yeah," and she goes, "My husband just died." I said, "Oh my God." What can I do for you? And she goes, "I don't think you understand. He just died." I said to her, "You mean right now he died?" And she goes, "Yeah, she's sitting next to me in a car and he's dead." And she starts crying.
She called you?
She called me, and I said, "Call 911. And she goes, "Oh, is that what I'm supposed to?" I said, "Of course." So she gets off the phone, and then half an hour later she calls me back crying, and she told me, "I didn't know what to do, and you were the first person that I thought of, and I dialed your number." So,
lifelong companions that you meet in our business.
So this I think is the number one reason why I had an incredibly interesting life. I used to be an Olympic track coach, and I was a national running champion and everything. And these things meant a lot to me. And getting into the insurance business and the annuities and helping people with their investments seemed like it was going to be a transition job. But when I realized how much I was helping people and influencing their lives and seeing how many people were basically being taken advantage of by the predators that are out there in this business. There are predators. I realized that this is where I'm going to stay, and I've been here for 35 years.
How many years?
35.
35 years. When it comes to you have many clients. When it comes to your business, is there one in particular client that you could maybe elaborate on that you have specifically helped with their money in the fixed index, using fixed index annuities?
Yes. His name will go unmentioned, but he lost his significant other, a wonderful guy that someone told me about that was like having a big mess. And so I met with him. His portfolio was basically 3 boxes of papers he knew nothing about. And the first thing he said to me when I sat down, he said, "I know you're really good because my friend suggested that I meet with you, but please, whatever you do, don't even mention annuities." So here I am sitting there. This guy was in his 60s. He's getting ready to retire. Everything that he had after hours and hours of going through his papers were high-risk technology stocks, junk bonds. Nothing was in anything safe. And I'm saying to myself, this guy needs annuities. And he just told me not to mention annuities. So I just sat with him it must have been 6 hours, going over everything and writing down the answers to the questions I was asking him. And I said, let's call him John, because that's his first name.
Let's call him John.
Yeah. I said, "John, what you're describing to me is a person that needs," and I said, "I am not going to say the word, But let me ask you, why are you so against annuities? And he said, well, the fees, you're not getting the results of.
They take your money and they don't give it back to you.
And you can lose. And I'm saying, everything you've got here, you can lose. Plus, you're talking about a variable annuity. So let me explain to you what annuity really is, and then you tell me why you still don't like it. And after speaking to him for about a half an hour, explaining, and it finally realized that, oh, wait a minute, these things are guaranteed, not by the U.S. government, but each annuity is guaranteed by the state and by the full faith of the company. Plus, they have to have in reserve enough money to cover your annuity. So the safety is there. There's no chance of losing money. He goes, well, obviously, this is where I should be. I said, well, thank you. So the bottom line is I took care of him. He invested $750,000 in annuities. That was 3 years ago. He's the happiest client that I have. I talk to him once a week. He moved to Connecticut. I helped him get a new job over there. I changed his whole life. He's a happy guy again. And, the story from a person who just lost somebody that was completely devastated, and I watched him change his life. I feel I was a big part of it because he thought that his life was over. And now he's got a new life. He's got a big portion of his money in annuities. He likes the fact that they keep growing and that they're not going up and down like his stocks did. And if he remembered what happened in 2008, and he called me just 2 days before I came here to thank me because of what happened to the market over the last few months. So there's a success story right from the beginning to the end. And
I mean, last week, I mean, we had some serious ups and downs of the market,
course,
and in the fixed annuities, they didn't do anything besides stay flat.
Exactly. The biggest problem is that in the old days, you'll go back into the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. All right, a stock was like an old man walking up a flight of stairs with a yo-yo. You're the yo-yo when you're going up. But now, heck, there could be an explosion in a subway in London, and you can lose 20% of your savings. I mean, that's insane. So fine, when you're young, you want to take chances. You're still accumulating money, fine. But when you're going to start spending your money because you're retiring, you can't take those chances anymore. I've explained that to my clients, especially the middle class clients, the ones that really can't afford to lose 20% of their money. People that don't have $100 million. People that are somewhere around 200,000 up to a couple of million. That money means a lot.
Sure, any penny actually means a lot, but
especially
any big dips in the market, you can see big chunks being torn away from declines.
Sure, and I look into these people's eyes, and and they're looking for help. They all are, and first you've got to get their trust though, because otherwise. And I used to spend hours with people over 65 going to Medicare.gov and helping them with their Medicare stuff. And then they disappear, and I say, well, this is one you should have. You should go with WellCare, or you should go with Aetna, or whatever. And they just went and found their agent. So now I said, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So now I'm licensed with every single Medicare Advantage program, all of them, so that I can help them with that too.
That makes sense.
It's a service. I'm trying to help people now, and it makes me feel good to help them.
I understand.
And that's basically why I'm in this business.
I understand. Now. So you're here today at DFS Marketing's headquarters in Conroe, Texas, at our 2 Common Club meeting.
Right.
What are you hoping DFS Marketing can do for you and your business in the future?
Get me in front of more people so I can help them.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we do very well. Yeah. And I do appreciate you taking your time and coming out here. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me here.
Sure. Hopefully you can do some business with us going forward, and I will be able to put you in front of more people. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest updates on the fixed index annuity world and how DFS can help you with your business.